Sony has a lot going on for itself right now. A lot of people are talking positively about PlayStation 5. They're releasing games, which I think really kind of puts everything else on the back burner if you think about it. We're seeing this time and time again where, gamers are, just infatuated with the PlayStation brand, the PlayStation games, and again having Horizon Forbidden West, and then you have Gran Turismo 7. These are very highly rated games, highly sought after games, and now obviously people are going to be incredibly interested in what's going to happen in the future. Obviously we're going to be seeing God of War Ragnarok soon. There's going to be a slew of releases upcoming that I think a lot of people are going to be extremely excited for, and they're in a really good spot, but that doesn't shield them from every announcement, from everything. I think that there's a lot of things that are going to be announced. Not everything is going to be a great announcement. Not everything is going to be what people want it to be, and that's the thing that I think a lot of people are kind of having a tough time with. This is really kind of, I think, bad news, especially for stuff that's going on with the PlayStation, considering that PlayStation raised the prices to their games and stuff like that. So when you have fans kind of complaining and being upset, you look at it and you go, oh well, I kind of can understand where they're coming from, and I side with the PlayStation fans on this bit of news because I feel like I feel exactly the same way that they do, and it's unfortunate that it's happening, but stuff like this does tend to happen from time to time, and gamers are going to always kind of have that little bit of pushback for things that they don't particularly feel like is something that is like kind of kosher for them. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, gamers are going to always kind of decide what's best for themselves, and it really is up to these companies to really go out there and do that. And this seems a little bit sneaky on Sony's part, but I do want to get into it because I think it's going to be a good video. Hey there everybody, I'm Crab Gamer, and of course this is Crab Gamer Reviews, your home for gaming news, opinions, reviews, and much more. There's a lot of changes around here, but hopefully you guys still leave me some likes. Pretty much I do a lot of hard work on the videos here, and just leave a like, but I do appreciate the time that you guys take out of your busy schedules to, like my videos and stuff like that, and to like the videos. And you know what? I just appreciate it. I know how busy you are with, work, school, family, friends, gaming, and the fact that y'all really kind of like, spend some time with me here means a lot. If you do want to do something for me, which by the way, today's my birthday. So yeah, if you guys want to get me something for my birthday, a simple like on my video will suffice. You guys are pretty much awesome. So thank you guys very much. And with that being said, I do want to get into this because even though it's a game that I haven't had a chance to play yet because, just for monetary reasons right now, Gran Turismo 7 looks like it's going to be a really good game. And for me personally, I think that it's a return to form for him. But now it looks like they've added microtransactions kind of right after it went live. So I think that some of the positive reviews, because if you look back to Forza Motorsport 7, right, which was, believe it or not, 5 years ago, the game got really kind of blasted because it had a situation where the microtransaction, even though it didn't have microtransactions, but people didn't like the way that it was set up, and due to something like along the lines of the transactions. So it was a little bit of a weird situation. And when we see that there's microtransactions in Gran Turismo 7, a full $70 game, people are starting to question it. Plus that, cars that were $5 in GT Sport now cost $40 in Gran Turismo 7. This is a huge deal. Players can buy in-game credits and packs of up to $20 each as well. The $70 PlayStation 5 title allows players to top up the credits that they would otherwise earn during the game by purchasing bundles on the PlayStation Store. During the review period, these microtransactions were inaccessible, so it wasn't possible to tell how much credits would cost when the game was released. Now that it's out, however, the full prices for these microtransactions have been revealed. There are 4 packs of credits available on the PlayStation Store costing following amounts. So this is something that we have to kind of look into. I mean, I understand microtransactions, right? And I especially understand microtransactions in free-to-play games. But microtransactions in full paid-for $70 games, I don't know, it's a little bit odd to me. So you can get 100,000 credits, 250,000, 750,000, and 2 million credits. Cars in the game range from tens or hundreds of thousands of credits for lower spec vehicles to many millions of credits for the most high performance ones. Gran Turismo Sport let players buy individual cars as microtransactions, with the vast majority of cars costing between 99 cents and $4.99. This is no longer the case in Gran Turismo 7. Now, a Porsche 919 Hybrid 16, which can be bought for $2.99 in Gran Turismo Sport, can only be bought for 300,000 or 3 million credits, which would require the player to spend at least $40. Now, there are other numerous examples that include an Aston Martin Vulcan, which was $5 in Gran Turismo Sport, is now $40. A McLaren P1 is $40. An Audi R18 is $40. A large number of high-spec cars also cost 1 million credits, but there's no options to buy 1 million credits from the PlayStation Store. As such, players running low on credits looking to buy a million credit car will have to buy 750,000 and 250,000 credits for a total cost of $15, or 2 million credits for $20. As in previous Gran Turismo games, every car also has a host of upgrade parts, all of which cost credits as well. The previous state of play video showing the game in auction actually showed some legendary cars costing up to 20 million credits, so it's not clear if the car values have been changed since then. According to VGC, it hasn't seen any cars at that price in the game, but the legendary car showroom does rotate on a regular basis, so they may appear at some point. If they do, such a car would cost $200 in real life money. So yeah, it's crazy to think of that, and I know there might be some hardcore defenders that say, oh well, this is, fine, you don't have to get them. I just think that, like, there is a complaint from PlayStation fans here, and one of the big complaints is that they held off on revealing this until release day, and they held off like from reviewers from being able to showcase this, right? Like, so reviewers didn't have access to this. If they did, maybe the scores would have suffered a little bit. So so they really, in my opinion, this is just one of those things that people are kind of talking about, and people are really kind of just I don't know. Like, I think that they're perfectly valid reasons for being upset about this, because they held off on everything, and again, it's like announcing or activating these things after the fact. Realistically, is kind of a little bit of a slap in the face to fans as well. So, like I said, it's just a little bit of a thing. I realize that you don't have to spend any credits; you can earn stuff, but they tend to earn things, a little bit slower when it comes down to it. You know what I mean, in game, and that's something that obviously a lot of people are going to be upset about, and maybe rightfully so. So, we'll see what Sony does in the future. I could definitely foresee Polyphony Digital going out there and making some slight changes to this, and making sure that everybody has, a little bit easier time getting some of the credits and stuff like that. Because if I remember right, you could buy credit or something along those lines with Forza Motorsport 7, and people really hated that, and they thought that there was going to be like microtransactions to buy actual cars, and there wasn't. I think you could like buy the VIP thing or whatever, but yeah, very strange situation, and a lot of people talking this up, kind of talking about it, and it was just something that I thought I wanted to do a video on. And hey, it's not a knock on the game per se itself, because I think the game is probably an awesome racing game, but stuff like this is like, can end up really kind of hurting the image of the game. Just look at Forza Motorsport 7, right? It got kind of trashed so bad that it's one of those things where they haven't put out another game in 5 years. I mean, obviously there were other problems with the game aside from that, but the fact that they haven't put out another one in 5 years really kind of tells you all you need to know. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll link the article. You can check it out. Let me know what you think. Rack 'em up, fact 'em up, crap gamer 'em up. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. Crap Gamer out.